Well, one school district tells us they trained a bus aide every year. But how do you train someone who can't even read and write? It's a tragic story. A bus aide repeatedly slapped a child with autism. But in court, we learned he couldn't even read or sign his own plea agreement. And that bus aide has developmental disabilities of his own. 8 on your side's Candace McCowan went to the county today. The question is, should this bus aide have been in this position in the first place?
Stacey, the bus assistant's attorney said that he shouldn't have been in this position. So we pulled up the job description. He doesn't qualify. And parents, you should listen to this and know who is with your kids when you send them to school.
Before transportation assistant James Lambert was caught on video slapping a child with autism, he had a background check. But did he qualify for the job? In court, Lambert telling a judge,
I can't read, but I can write.
He's got an IQ of 68. He's been learning disabled his entire life.
What do you need to do to get this job?
Basically, you have to be functionally literate and you have to be able to communicate.
Lambert doesn't meet the qualifications that were written in 1993, years before he was hired. But Pasco County schools insist that parents should know that they train their bus aides.
There's an extensive PowerPoint that explains all the different types of disabilities.
What kind of training can he really receive if he can't read or write?
And if that happened, I can't speak to, when he was hired, what kind of training there was.
So what do you need to work with children with autism? We asked an expert.
You need someone who's going to be caring, compassionate, fun, someone who has a good understanding of how to teach me my communication skills.
In the meantime, 8 on your side wants to know what has changed since this child was slapped.
Can you assure parents that there are no others like him?
I can't assure parents of anything like that.
So if you couldn't assure me of safety for my child or that that wouldn't happen again, I mean, should I find another way for my child to get to school?
I couldn't assure anyone of anything. We're dealing with human beings.
I'll tell you what, this could still happen. Those job requirements were set back in 1993. 8 on your side asked if it's time to update those requirements, and I was told that's a very good suggestion. Stacey?
It's an awful case, and that was a very contentious interview. Obviously, you had to ask some difficult questions in light of this case. Did you get the feeling the school district thought it did anything wrong?
I got the feeling that they said, hey, he doesn't work with us anymore. The people who hired him don't work with us anymore. And they say, hey, he's one out of 9,000 of our employees that we had, and they didn't feel like this was, maybe something they should look at.
All right, Candace McCowan reporting. Thank you.